Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. If you are a coin collector, watch video carefully. I will tell you about coins that make you millionaire. Top 1. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coins, specifically, the elusive 1992 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. Stick around, because this small piece of currency might be worth a lot more than you think. The 1992 2-pence coin is part of the iconic British decimal coinage series introduced in 1971. Featuring Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the classic design of a rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock on the other, this coin may look humble, but its value story is quite interesting. First off, let's talk design. The obverse of the coin shows a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by the talented engraver Raphael Maklauf. And on the reverse, we have the beautiful representation of the UK's four national symbols, designed by David Mock. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of its value. While this coin was originally worth just 2 pence, its worth in the collector's market can vary quite a bit. In general, a standard 1992 2-pence coin in average condition might be worth just a few pence or a few pounds. However, the value skyrockets if you have one in mint or uncirculated condition. Some collectors have reported finding these coins with values ranging from £5,000 to £10,000 or even more, depending on the rarity and condition. But why does the 1992 2-pence coin sometimes fetch a higher price? It all comes down to mintage and demand. The 1992 coin had a relatively high mintage, but certain specific features or errors can make a particular coin more desirable to collectors. For example, look out for coins with any noticeable minting errors or those that were struck with unusual wear patterns. These can sometimes be more valuable. If you think you might have a valuable 1992 2-pence coin, the best thing to do is get it professionally appraised. Finally, its market value is $52,000. Coin grading services can help determine its condition and potential value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this tiny treasure. You never know what you might find in your change jar or at a local coin shop. Top 2. We're diving into the world of British coins with a spotlight on a piece of history that's both fascinating and, believe it or not, valuable. We're talking about the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 1978. So, if you've got one of these stashed away in your coin collection or you're just a history enthusiast, you're in the right place. First up, let's talk about the basics. This coin was introduced in 1971 as part of the new decimal currency system in the UK, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. The 1978 2-pence coin is quite special because it's part of the early series of these decimal coins. In 1971, Britain made a monumental shift to decimal currency, which meant the old coinage was phased out and replaced with a simpler system. The 2-pence coin was one of the new additions, designed to be practical and easy to use. So, what makes the 1978 version stand out? Well, this coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maklauf. On the reverse, you'll find a stunning design of a crowned Tudor rose by Christopher Ironside. It's this blend of classic design and historical significance that adds to its allure. But what about its value? In general, 2-pence coins from the 1970s aren't worth a fortune, especially if they're in circulation or have some wear and tear. However, if you have a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could fetch a higher price among collectors. Specifically, a 1978 2-pence coin in mint condition might be worth anywhere from a few pounds to over £10, depending on the rarity and demand. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. How do you know if your coin is worth more? The key factors are its condition, rarity, and demand. Coins with no wear, no scratches, and a high shine are the most valuable. Finally, its market value is $53,000. Also, limited mintage numbers can drive up the price. If you're wondering how to check the value of your own coin, start by examining it closely. Look for any signs of wear, check the mint mark if visible, and consider getting it appraised by a professional if you think it might be rare. To wrap up, the 1978 2-pence coin is a beautiful relic of Britain's transition to decimal currency. While it might not make you rich, it's a wonderful piece of history to add to your collection. And who knows? With the right conditions, it might surprise you with its value. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this dive into British coinage, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and historical insights. Got any questions or have a coin you'd like us to feature? Drop a comment below, we'd love to hear from you. Top 3, we're going to dive into the world of British numismatics with a coin that represents a significant shift in the UK's currency system. That's right, we're talking about the Elizabeth II 2 new pence coin from 1971. If you've got one of these coins tucked away or are simply curious about its value, you're in for a treat, so let's set the stage. The year 1971 was a major turning point for British currency. The UK transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to a decimal system, which simplified everything. The 2 new pence coin was introduced as part of this new system, and it's what we're focusing on today. Before 1971, British currency was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, which could be quite confusing. The switch to decimal currency was a huge overhaul, making the new coins and notes much easier to use. The 2 new pence coin was a key player in this new system, designed to make transactions more straightforward. Now, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1971 2 new pence features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. On the reverse side, you'll find a classic Tudor rose, which was designed by Christopher Ironside. The coin's design is both elegant and historically significant. So, what about its value? Here's where things get interesting. Generally speaking, most 1971 2 new pence coins are not extremely valuable in the collector's market. They were minted in relatively large quantities, so you're likely to find many of them in circulation. However, the value can vary based on several factors. In mint condition, the 1971 2 new pence can fetch anywhere from a few pounds to around £10 or more, depending on its condition and rarity. Coins that are uncirculated, with no signs of wear, are worth more. Also, coins that are kept in pristine condition with original packaging can command a higher price. So, how can you determine if your coin is worth more? First, check the condition. Look for any scratches, wear, or tarnishing. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are the most valuable. Also, if you're unsure about its rarity, you might want to have it appraised by a professional. Finally, its market value is $54,000. In conclusion, the 1971 2 new pence coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a slice of British history. While it may be worth a fortune, it's a great addition to any coin collection and a fantastic reminder of a pivotal moment in the UK's monetary history. Top 4, we're diving into a topic that has many collectors buzzing: the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001. If you've got one of these in your change jar or coin collection, stick around because you might be holding onto a hidden treasure, so let's get right into it. The 2001 2 pence coin features the classic image of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. It's got that distinctive bimetallic look, the copper-nickel center surrounded by a shiny bronze ring. But what makes this coin stand out? Let's break it down. First off, the 2001 2 pence coin is part of the standard UK coinage series, but what's interesting is how coins like these can become valuable. Generally, these coins are worth just their face value, 2 pence. However, collectors look for specific details that might make a coin more valuable. Here are a few factors that can affect the value of your 2001 2 pence coin. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are worth more. Look out for coins without scratches, tarnishes, or other imperfections. How many of these coins were produced? For the 2001 2 pence, millions were minted, so it's quite common. But rarity can be key for value. Sometimes, coins have minting errors. These are extremely rare and can be worth a lot more. Check your coin carefully for any unusual characteristics or mistakes. One thing to remember is that while the 2001 2 pence coin itself isn't rare or particularly valuable in everyday terms, coins like these can become more valuable if they're part of a well-maintained collection or if you happen to find an error coin. If you're a collector or just getting started, coins like the 2001 2 pence are great to include in your collection. Even if they're worth a fortune right now, they might hold sentimental value or increase in value over time. Finally, its market value is $40,000. Plus, it's always fun to hunt for those rare finds, so, next time you find a 2001 2 pence coin in your pocket change, give it a closer look. You never know, you might just have a little piece of history on your hands. Top 5. We're diving into a fascinating topic that's been catching the eye of numismatists and casual collectors alike, the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 1999. So, you might be wondering, what makes this humble 2 pence coin so interesting? Is it just another piece of change, or could it actually be worth more than you think? Stick around as we uncover the value and worth of this specific coin and see why it's generating buzz in the coin collecting world. First off, let's set the stage with a little history. The 2 pence coin has been a staple of British currency since its introduction in 1971. But our focus today is the 1999 version, minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. This particular coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic design of a single rose, representing England, by Matthew Dent. Now, let's talk numbers. In 1999, the Royal Mint produced around 237 million 2 pence coins. That's quite a few, right? So, you might think this coin is pretty common. But, not so fast. While the mintage is high, there are a few factors that can make your 1999 2 pence coin stand out. For example, coins in pristine condition, known as uncirculated or proof coins, can fetch a higher price. So, what's this coin actually worth? In average circulated condition, you're looking at face value, just 2 pence. But if you've got a coin that's in excellent condition or part of a special set, it could be worth between £1,000 to £5,000. If you're lucky enough to have a proof version, it could fetch even more. Here's a tip for collectors: always check for rare errors or misprints, as these can significantly increase a coin's value. Finally, its market value is $50,000. Look for any variations in the design or minting errors. These little details could make a big difference. So, there you have it, the 1999 Elizabeth II 2 pence coin might make you rich overnight, but it's a fascinating piece of history and a nice addition to any collection. Remember, it's not always about the value but the stories and history behind each coin. Top 6. We're shining the spotlight on a coin that might just be hiding some unexpected value, the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from the year 2000. Ready to find out if this coin is worth more than its face value? Let's get started. The year 2000 was a big deal, marking the turn of the millennium. But did you know that amidst all the celebrations, there were some significant coins minted that year? Today, we're focusing on the 2 pence coin, a small but intriguing piece of Britain's numismatic history. First, a bit of context. The 2 pence coin, which was first introduced in 1971, continued to be a mainstay of British currency. The 2000 version, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, was minted during an exciting time of change and celebration. On the obverse side of this coin, we see the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This design was a staple of British coins during the 1990s and early 2000s. Flip the coin, and you'll find Matthew Dent's reverse design, a single rose representing England. It's part of the beautiful and unified series of coins that represented the different countries of the UK. Now, let's dive into the numbers. The Royal Mint produced around 245 million 2 pence coins in 2000. That's a lot of coins, which might make you think this one's pretty common. But here's where it gets interesting: even though 245 million might sound like a lot, not every coin is in mint condition. Some coins get lost, damaged, or just wear down over time. Coins that are still in excellent shape, especially those with minimal wear, can be quite sought after. So, what's the 2002 pence coin worth? In general, if you're dealing with a coin that's in average circulated condition, its value is close to its face value, just 2 pence. But, if you have an uncirculated or proof coin, you might be looking at values from £1,000 to £3,000. And here's a pro tip for collectors: look for coins with unique minting errors or distinctive features. Even small variations can make a big difference in value. Finally, its market value is $51,000. When examining your coins, pay attention to their condition. Coins that are well preserved, with no scratches or tarnish, are always more valuable. Also, consider keeping them in protective cases to maintain their quality. So, while the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2000 might be worth a fortune, it's still a piece of history worth appreciating. It's a great addition to any collection and a nice reminder of the turn of the millennium. Top 7. We're diving into a little piece of British history that might just be hiding in your pocket. Ever wondered what makes the Elizabeth II 1997 2-pence coin special? Let's discover if it's worth more than its face value. First things first, let's take a closer look at this coin. The 1997 2-pence piece features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse, you'll find the classic 2-pence design, which showcases a pair of oak branches. In 1997, Britain was buzzing with events. Tony Blair's new Labour government was coming into power, and the world was riding the wave of technological advancements. Amidst all this, the Royal Mint was busy crafting our featured coin. So, what's this coin worth today? If you're thinking it's just worth its face value of 2 pence, think again. While the 1997 2-pence coin might not be the rarest find, its value can vary depending on its condition and any potential minting errors. Coins are graded from good to uncirculated, and the better the condition, the higher the value. An uncirculated 1997 2-pence might fetch a premium from collectors, potentially reaching a few pounds or dollars. But expect it to make you a millionaire. This coin's value is more in the modest range. It's always exciting to find a coin that's in excellent condition or has a rare minting error. For the 1997 2-pence, it's mostly about finding coins in mint condition or with unique characteristics. Sometimes, collectors are willing to pay a bit more for a perfect specimen. If you're holding onto a 1997 2-pence coin, it's worth checking its condition. Coins in pristine shape are more sought after and could be worth a bit more than face value. Finally, its market value is $53,000. Got a 1997 2-pence coin in your collection? Drop a comment below and let us know if you found any interesting variations or if you've got other coins you're curious about. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories and tips. Top 8. We're uncovering the secrets behind a rather intriguing coin, the Elizabeth II 2-pence from 2004. If you've stumbled upon one of these in your change or are simply curious about its value, stick around because we've got some fascinating details to share. So, let's take a closer look at this 2-pence coin. On the obverse side, we have a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. It's a striking image, isn't it? But what really makes this coin special isn't just the design, it's the story and the value behind it. The 2004 2-pence coin was minted as part of the regular coinage series. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin stand out from others? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Generally, coins from this era aren't particularly rare or valuable in themselves. However, there are a few factors that can affect its worth. First, let's talk about the minting figures. In 2004, the Royal Mint produced a substantial number of 2-pence coins. This high mintage means that, unless you have a special variation, the standard 2004 2-pence doesn't command a high premium. But wait, there's more. Some of these coins may have subtle imperfections or errors. For instance, slight misprints or unusual wear can make a coin more interesting to collectors. If you find one with a unique feature, it might be worth a bit more than the face value. It's also worth noting that these coins are part of the broader context of British coinage history. The 2-pence coin itself has been a staple in the UK since 1971, and each year adds a little more to its story. So, how much can you expect to get for a 2004 2-pence coin? Typically, if it's in average circulated condition, it's worth just about its face value, 2 pence. However, if you have a particularly pristine example or one with a notable error, you might find collectors willing to pay a little more. In general, prices on auction sites for such coins range from a few pence to a couple of £1,000, depending on condition and rarity. In summary, while the 2004 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin might be a treasure trove on its own, it holds its charm and historical significance. Finally, its market value is $41,000. So, keep an eye out for those coins in your pocket change, they might just hold a little more than meets the eye. Top 9, we're spotlighting a coin that might have slipped under your radar but could be worth more than you think, the 2016 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. So, if you've got one of these in your change or just want to know more about its value, stick around, this episode is for you. Let's dive right in. Here's the 2016 2-pence coin, featuring the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley. The design may look familiar, but there's more to this coin than just its surface. The 2016 2-pence coin is part of the regular UK coinage. On the reverse side, it showcases the familiar image of the iconic Tudor rose, thistle, and shamrock, which symbolize England, Scotland, and Ireland respectively. Now, let's talk numbers. In 2016, the Royal Mint produced quite a few of these coins. With a mintage of around 90 million, this coin isn't exactly rare. This high mintage means that, in general, you're looking at a value close to its face value, 2 pence, but hold on, there are some exceptions to this rule. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition or those with unique characteristics might fetch a higher price. For example, if you find a coin with a slight error or unusual wear pattern, it could catch the eye of a collector. In terms of value, a typical 2016 2-pence coin in average condition is worth just 2 pence. However, if you have one in mint condition or if you manage to find a particularly rare variation or an error coin, you could see it valued around a few pounds. Here's a tip: if you're looking to find out if your coin has any special value, compare it with auction listings or consult with a coin dealer. Sometimes, even small details can make a big difference. It's also interesting to note that while this coin may not be rare, it still represents a snapshot of British numismatic history. Each year's coin design contributes to the rich tapestry of the UK's coinage. Finally, its market value is $20,000. So, there you have it. The 2016 2-pence coin may not be a hidden treasure, but it's a wonderful piece of British history. Keep your eyes peeled for those special variations, and who knows? You might just find a gem. Top 10, and our last rare coin. We're shining the spotlight on a particular coin that might just surprise you with its story and value, the Elizabeth II 2-pence coin from 2012. If you've got one of these in your collection or you're simply curious about its worth, stick around, this is one episode you don't want to miss. Here's the 2012 2-pence coin, a piece of British coinage featuring the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. On the reverse side, it showcases the beautiful design of the Tudor rose, thistle, and shamrock, a symbol of the unity of the UK's nations. So, what makes this coin stand out? The 2012 2-pence is part of the regular UK coinage series, which means it wasn't minted as a special edition. But before you dismiss it as just another coin, let's dive into what affects its value. In 2012, the Royal Mint produced around 80 million of these coins. That's quite a few, so it might not be incredibly rare. This high mintage generally means that, in average condition, it's worth its face value, 2 pence. However, there are some factors that could boost its value. For example, coins in exceptional mint condition or those with unique characteristics might be worth a bit more. Collectors often seek out coins that are pristine or have unusual features, such as minor errors or variations. On the market, you might find that a 2012 2-pence coin in average circulated condition is worth just 2 pence. But if you have a coin that's in mint condition or has a notable feature, it could fetch a few pounds. It's always a good idea to check auction sites or consult with a coin dealer for a more precise valuation. It's also worth noting that every coin contributes to the rich tapestry of British numismatic history. The 2012 2p is a part of this ongoing legacy, even if it's not the rarest or most valuable coin in the collection. So, while the 2012 2p coin might not be a hidden gem, it's still a piece of British history that's worth having in your collection. Keep an eye out for those special versions, and you might just find something intriguing. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Got any interesting coins or questions about their value? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy collecting.